Okay, everyone, welcome to meditation. It's good to be back home and doing the meditation from my own sacred space here in Durban. Pandora's been sighing all day as if finally we are back to somewhat normal. And I am afraid to inform her in no uncertain terms that normal does not have a set standard or criteria any longer as we move forward with consistent and constant change. So one of the things I asked Anise to do was to just give us a lowdown on what it means in terms of energetic flow. Bless you.
Thank you, sorry.
That Venus moved into retrograde while in Scorpio and is in a happy trine with the Sun and the dog star. Paddy arrived the other morning and asked me to get serious about Sirius and to redo the meditation around cellular healing at a DNA level or a chromosomal healing, which I channeled in 2014 from the energy of Shakti and Shiv. For those of you who have done the meditation, fabulous. For those of you who have not done the meditation, fabulous. We will proceed anyway. So hopefully Anise will get online and tell you what it's all about, because he got very excited having done the work, and if he doesn't, I will simply forward you the email that he sent me so that you can read about it. But in the previous meditation in 2014, another gentleman by the name of Luendran Pillay did a brief discussion on how the Egyptians tuned in to this trine between the Sun, the dog star Sirius, which is a binary star, by the way, so there are two paths to the star, and it is one of the brightest stars in our sky, and of course Venus, which proceeds from being a morning star, the brightest morning star in the sky, to an evening star, and again the brightest evening star in the sky as it is closest to the Sun. That trine itself has always been a signal for the Egyptians that there is great change happening or transformation happening without judgment about whether that's going to be good or bad, just that it's going to be great. That the change itself is going to bring a rebirth, a renewal, a rebecoming, if you will. And one of the reasons I asked Anise to talk about this as the astrologer in the group was because it's so easy to get caught up on Google or emails or Facebook posts about what this means for you as an individual and what it means for the community in which you operate. Simply put, this energetic influence between the Sun, Sirius, and Venus calls upon each and every one of us to go into that space within ourselves where we have bruises or wounds and heal them. It's about clearing the scars. It's about taking risks. It's about entering a new era of your life. And the last time there was this ginormous change in the universe was 2012. Almost every one of us in this group noticed that big change happening in 2012. Relationships shifted, locations shifted, intentions shifted, who you were becoming shifted. And those shifts happen inside out and manifest in the world as turmoil if you offer them resistance, or joy if you offer them assistance. So at this point, we all have some choices to make, because interestingly enough, Venus stays in retrograde for 40 days. And 40 days is always an interesting number for me. It was 40 days in the desert in the Bible. It's 40 days for the transition of a soul from the physical plane back into the spiritual plane, to rescind one's attachments to one's physical bodies. And this 40 days gives us an opportunity to rescind particular bonds and ties and suppressions that are limiting us or keeping us in hiding. As a group, we have moved into the heart center because, personally speaking, I'm a little tired of that solar plexus and over-talking it and overthinking it and being burdened by too much yellow energy. What's the matter, Molly? Do you want to sit on my lap? Okay, but I don't think the god dog's going to allow it, you know. Come. Hold on, everybody. I'll be right back.
All right, come on.
Yeah, no, Daddy's not going to let you sit on my lap. Sorry, darling. Okay, Paddy. Sirius must be taken seriously on occasion. We're working, she says. Where was I? I forget. 40 days. Heart center. There's nothing like a god dog to remind you that it's the heart center. Yes, okay. So I'm a little tired of the solar plexus. Hopefully we're over that one. If we're not, no doubt we will come back to it. We moved into the lower heart center, upper solar plexus center, and we worked through the knots of Vishnu there as well. And hopefully we have all disentangled ourselves sufficiently to give our hearts some free rein. It occurs to me at this point that, appropriately enough, I must have done all of my work in advance to have gotten engaged before coming here and doing the heart center work. So hopefully getting engaged means I've untangled myself further rather than getting further entangled. I'm hoping. No doubt I will discover as I go along. Abiyat, you are there. Thank goodness. Okay. So as we move into the heart center, as you all know, Venus is the planet that rules the feminine, and Anise is going to give you the lowdown on how this retrograde in Venus is actually impacting on all of us. Are you good to go, Anise? I'm going to turn up my volume here.
Hi Navi, hi everyone. Sorry, I tried connecting on my PC and it just got stuck at 10%. It's like low.